Right, we're going to be tying a pattern here. This is a pattern that was shown to me by one of Ireland's top fly dressing experts. He's a guy that doesn't live too far from me. His name is Davy Williamson. Absolute wizard at tying flies. And this one here, I've never seen a pattern like it. Absolutely amazing. It's got to be the green thread, and you have to tie that thread on. And what you do, when you tie the thread, you start there, you go up to the front, go up to the back, and you leave that thread pointing forward. And the reason will be quite clear when you get towards the end of this fly. So you go back and you tie that, and it has to be open turns when you tie this here. Not the traditional, it has to be open turns. On the back of this here, what we do, we tie this in here. This is going to be the tail. Now the proportions are a big thing. This is here, the tail has to be correct. You can't have anything just wiggly piggly. So we get that there, twist those back and get that in there like such. Tie that in there like that. There's the tail. That represents the fly actually hatching. They're the back legs. So it means that the fly can actually run backwards through the water if you lose it. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a body hackle. So what we do, tie in a very, very, very small hackle like such. Tie that one back because that's going to be part of the tail that goes in there. And what we're going to do, keep that one there, and what we do there, we're going to get some hair off the dog for the body. Sorry about that, Charlie, didn't mean to make you squeal. So we're going to put that one in like such. I'm going to tie that in, and even turns. We don't want it getting all rough or anything like that there. So once that's done in there, get that, just get them nice and tidied up. Then the next thing we have to put in is a rib. Now it has to be this colour red. This is what they call a cutthroat red. So we tie that in like such, and then we're going to wind the body in gently like such. There, nice even ribs. And if you don't like it, you can come back up again, make it even better looking. Catch that one in like such. That wire goes back, and the reason why will be quite clear in a wee bit. So you leave the wire going on there. Once we've got that there, we're going to tie the front hackle in. Front hackle here, this here is the feather from the ear of the wonga wonga bird, and a wonga wonga bird is a very, very rare species. But I managed to get some of this here last week. It actually flew over the house, and David actually shot the poor wee critter. So we get that there. Next thing we're going to do, tie that hackle in, and you're going to be very careful on this. You're going to tie it all the way round like such. Now they have to poke forwards, so we get that there, going like there. There we go. Once that's all done, we're going to tie that body hackle in nice and gently. There we go. Look at that there. That is absolutely looking at absolute cock of a fly. Davey, thank you very much for showing me this pattern. Absolutely amazed with it. So we're going to trim that one off, but don't trim that bit. We're going to pull that back, catch that in. And you see what that's doing? That's giving us legs. But David loves to say we've got to have legs. So what we do next, nice big long legs on this pattern. Like that there. Because I said them legs before, for the fly can go backwards when we're casting it. But if it gets caught in a tree, it's got legs there, it can actually climb up the tree on its own. So we've got that one done. Now, once we've got that there, we've got to figure out some way of putting a wing on it. So what I do, I get elk hair. Elk hair, it has to be turned over and tied in by the tips. We get that there. That has to point over the front. Bring that one back, bring that up, tie it, and go round it in a loop. This is called poling. So we've got that one there. Once he's done, we've got that done. You can see how that's sticking up. That there, so the fly can breathe when it's under the water. Now Davey says it's definitely got to be at that angle, or the thing would not be able to breathe. So what we do, just tighten a wee bit more. Catch that in like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. take one out, 12. Got to be 12 of these, no more, no less. Then what we're going to do, we're going to finish the fly, and basically we just put a wee tiny hackle on top. So get a wee small hackle, get him in, tie me that there, and we're just going to tie that in like so. Bring that leg up, and what we do, get that leg, tie him like that, and we're going to do 3 turns like that there, and then we go along, catch him like that, but stroke that back and catch there, have that bit pointing forward. That there is going to be a sight point. So once we've got that in, just bring him through and then come round the back, round the front again, and we're going to do a whip finish and then catch that in, and that's that there. So we're happy enough with that. Now we said at the beginning of this here that we're going to get that wee thread. So what we're going to do, get that wee bit of a thread, give it a pull again. Actually what I'll do on this one here is I'll just make it a bit of a longer thread so it can be a bit more pronounced. So we're going to catch that in like that, and just pull it, give it another whip finish like so, catch him in, bring that forward, catch that bit in there like such, like that there, get him, tie him off, and once you're happy, trim it, and you've still got that bit. Because what we're going to do with that bit there, when we finish the fly, we can actually hold it like that there, take it out to the rubbish bin and just drop it to the bin. So Davy, thank you very much for your expert tuition, and I'll be back for fly tying lessons next week. Good night.